Let's do a quick tour in mid, bottom, which means I'll probably get bottom every game. So that is just how it is right now. But with the bottom selected, I will probably get faster queue times. It's going to be a long grind up to 30 here. I'm only at 15. And it's going to be a lot of games with lots of mixed MMR. It'll be better when you get into ranked. You're still going to have a lot of people who are playing way down and don't belong at your rank. And you're going to have some people who are just frustrated with their lives and trying to take it out on you. But overall, the MMR sorts out a lot better by then. So we'll see how that goes. Still mildly annoyed that they finally fixed the daily bug where you actually get the new champs once a day until you get them all instead of once per level like it used to be. It always said it was a daily reward, but it wasn't. Alright, so what do we have here? We got Jinx. That's Samira. Galio because of the wings. I have no idea who this is. Like, it's not quite the cat ears. It doesn't look like Yuumi. Or it almost it kind of could be Poppy with the pigtails. I don't recognize that Poppy skin if it is. There's a Vi in the background that I just saw flash by. It's Showbrand. See what we're up against. Kill a Callie. Because she's nonsense. Just utter nonsense is what a Callie is. Yeah. And somebody's gone, just like that. Oh, I don't think it had flashed the bans to each team, so it must have been something they banned on their team. Or something we banned on our team for our team, not the cross ban. Or were we? There's Vi. That's Urf, I want to say. Ziggs. Garen. Badly drawn Garen. Katarina. Like, it's the shoulder pads. You recognize those, but the face is just wrong. Bird up there. But it's not attached to any character that I know of. I'm going to go with this as Poppy. It looks wrong. There's Lulu, so we know it's not her. Pretty much the same group we had last time. I've tried out Seraphine a couple times in bots. I really should try and play her mid some more against people and see if I can do okay with her. She's definitely more stand back, further standoff than Brand is. Can you play an early game ADC? Well, Because Ez is not. Ez is a survive the early game ADC. You know who really are the early game ADCs? Ashe, I like early game. People say she really comes into her late game, which she does, but she's got a bit of burst early game. Miss Fortune, I want to say, is kind of early game. Lucian, maybe. Who specifically is just so nasty in the early game? You would really think of them that way. We have no tanks. And they have an Aurelia, which is probably an Aurelia mid. A lot of Aurelia mids lately. She's going to be sorely disappointed if she comes up against me in mid, because I have a bit of sustain of my own. Also from killing minions, just like she does. And I can slow her bouncy times down. Honestly, the biggest reason I play Cho'Gath against Yasuo and Aurelia is they like to ping pong around. And they like to blow up squishies. And you're durable enough to deal with the squishy, or the fact that you're not squishy for the most part. But you can stop the ping pong. You catch them in that cone, you slow them down with your E, you put a pop up underneath them, and they slow to a crawl. And all those champs suffer heavily when you do that to them. But new group. We lost that support or that ADC or both. Let's show brand and elevate on the fly. There's an old quote that I really like. It's decide or elevate and decide in the air. I think from Jordan Merchandising back 30 years ago. And sometimes that works. Just improvise when you are on the way in. Caliban. Alright, we have a bit more tankiness here. We're going to need some hard nuke AP. So as long as they aren't playing a bounce ping pong champ, I will probably stick with Brand. I'm picking second, so I don't have a lot of preview. But I can play safely on him if I absolutely have to. Seeing you in band makes me happy. Mr. Triple Dash. Good mix between AP and AD. Got a couple of bruisery people. This is doable. Unfortunately, I have never seen a good Invern support. Not on my team, not on their team. They're just all terrible. There we go. Now that's a support. Mumu, Swain. Nope, back to Ivern. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to play it risky. I'll go with Brandon and just try and light some people on fire here. Oh man, that is just such a tanky team. I really wish I was playing Cho still. Oh, jungle, mid or top, support, and who is going to be my other mystery contestant? I'm not sure how Cho would have done against Swain. I don't think I've played that matchup before. He has a bit more reach than I do. But at least he's not manaless like Vlad. Or dashy like Yasuo and Yone, and manaless. Tryndamere is going to be a problem. Tryndamere would have been nice to have Cho against, but I will just try and keep him stunned when he goes into Endless Rage and let him burn to death. But they do not have any squishies for me just to explode, so I'm going to have to be layering on the tank killing, which means Liandry's probably. Rylai's into Liandry's is the way to go for that. What do I need to do? Let me make up a tagline and prep it so I can just paste it in. On our side, Echo's going to have a problem also chewing through their tanks. I mean, he does eventually. But he will make Tryndamere and Callista drop down real fast. Tryndamere, of course, will just do his thing. He's running Ignite. I want to be running the Ring. I need the extra health. I need the extra oomph. Try and keep him off my back. And of course, I'm going to grab my favorite control ward and place it in my favorite spot for a control ward. Fortunately, we only have 180 because of the comp shifting around, which means that it might have been better off going with somebody like a Talon or even a marksman mid. Sivir can be a pretty convincing mid. Or Spell Shield works well against certain folks, like Swain. You know, he pops his eyeball up, and you're like, okay, let me stand in that with my E. Darn. I'm glad she switched to Leona, though. Vern would have been a terrible choice. Not just against that team, but Vern is just a terrible, terrible support. I'm sure there are pro players and diamond players and all that good stuff. We can do all sorts of fun things with the Vern support. Vern is a terrible support for low-end players. They just kind of spam the grass around, which they don't think about when they should be using that or when they shouldn't. I mean, I've seen more of them give the enemy camouflage in their own team sometimes. That is all the help I can afford to give you. I need to get to mid and start doing my own thing. With the upgrade to Brand's E, he feels so much better in the early game than he used to, being able to do things like that. But I still have to get my my reflexes, my muscle memory, basically my patterns trained to that. I do not want to hit W and then E. I want to hit the E and then the W. Because the E will ignite everything around and make the W do more damage. Whereas before, if you didn't have anything ignited, you couldn't really pop that combo off. You didn't really want to blow all three abilities either. Alright, I've dodged two of Swain's skill shots. Let's see if he can do some more. So like right here, I'm going to be doing this and that. And I mistimed it. Lost myself 2 farm, 3 farm. Off of that wave. Swain's not missing any farm. I mean, he might be missing farm and I just haven't noticed. There's the pull. There's half my health total. He's going to be looking for an ignite soon. Oh yeah, he wants it. He's signaling that he is ready to go. Took half my health with that. That is just nuts. Like, he landed one skill shot, which I couldn't get out of in time, to auto kill and hit another skill shot, and that was it with 2 skill shots. He just took me down half my health. Whereas I'd have to run a full combo on him, and it still might not run half his health. He's going to take that instead of letting me have it. Fine, whatever. Took care of its shield for him. Let's go safe for now. Is that really? Yeah, that's going to be the choice later on when they wrap me up in all kinds of CC. But I have now given up a level roughly to Swain. And why are you going in by yourself? I don't think you win that fight. Could be wrong. I mean, he just did chunk half of his health. It's going to be a slight up. He's running potions. Alright, I'm now doing tin farm. I'm not going to catch up like that. I just missed that cannon minion. Right past his face. Oof, that was a very poor play. I forgot he was on fire. Not going to be able to do too much on this dragon fight, but I will contribute just a little bit of damage here. They know we are here. Amumu's going to try and do his thing, and he's going to miss. I have no mana, so these guys are literally just dead. Oof, that's the whole team. Really needed the ADC to be with us on that. We were nearly into smite range when the enemy team started showing up, but that's a very common problem when you're playing jungler and the ADC just will not join you on that early dragon. Like later dragons, you can solo them. Early dragons, you can't. You've got to have the ADC there to give you a measure of protection. That pretty much throws the early game. Bot lane is now 1-2. Jungler's 0-1. We just lost a dragon, so we're 3-6 total. It's going to be a long, hard recovery to come back from that. And Draven talking crap about the play he did not help with. I need to focus on recovering my lane here. Swain has a bunch of extra gold and a dragon buff with the ability haste. The way they've changed ability haste and making it actually no longer have a cap is really cool. They finally resolved that problem. Of course, it was apparently really buggy in the PBE for a while. I saw a video where people had managed to stack a certain level of haste and had effectively infinite instant ultimates, and so the people with the long range ultimates like Senna, as whatever, could just stand on the fountain and spam them. And of course, instead of just moving on and reporting that bug, they would sit there and exploit it to drag out games, and that's just not acceptable. Don't know what that was. Maybe he suspected Echo was coming in because the way I was moving. But Echo is not going to be ganking mid anytime soon. He's also got to catch up from that nonsense disaster we had there. Oof. Just go the right way here. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's 2. Would you like to make it 3? He would not. Oh, it's a dead Ornn. Ah, it's a dead Echo. Just not getting my farm down here, and he is now well ahead of me on farm. 20 points. He's 50% more farmed than I am. Let's get some AP. Oh, I'm going to be pushing that yes button at 15, and I really hope my team is smart enough to follow my lead on that, because this does not end well for us. Trend is 6-2. Thresh is 4-2. They alone will carry this game. We have nobody that can stand up to them. Trend is now 7-2. Keep hitting those in the wrong order. Alright, I am down 50% of my farm. And they've already got a turret at minute 11. That is not ending well for us. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you've got an Amumu. Four years of stun later. That was a lot of stun. Yeah, that's why he got aggressive, and I should have recognized it earlier that meant he probably had help in the way. If I'd made the flash, I might have survived. Probably not. But it just was not going to let me flash. All right. They did not capitalize that into an immediate mid. They just took one bang off the turret. But we do not win this fight right now with all of them ahead. Tryndamere does not have teleport, but I think he's already in the... He's going to already be in the neighborhood if he's smart. We just got Swain's flash for nothing. Yeah, there's the Tryndamere. And he is just going to come in. Mumu can't use his ult, though, so they've got that disadvantage going for them. Ugh, everybody's like at one hit. No, Ornn, we're not starting the dragon. We have no team, dude. That is not going to kill him either, because they nerfed that. And I should have had that off before his chain hit, because I hit it before his chain hit. But they were clearly warded there. And now I have 2 deaths, and that is very unhappy making. He's already got his mythic item. He has 2 kills and an assist. Hasn't died yet. He should have died there earlier. It's warded, dude. No, it isn't warded. Oh, but you just showed them what you were doing, and they had a good guess. I mean, they probably got the back end warded, and you showed that off there. No, the dragon's already dead. Pinging it is not going to change anything. No, you missed that one. Timing error. And I will be CC'd to death as I get bounced around by 3 pulls. This is definitely a loss. And I really hope my team is smart enough to see it. Because nobody's doing well. Pretty much we lost this on that first dragon fight. It just gave them such an unanswerable advantage. And Tryndamere is now super fed. Thresh is super fed. Where am I at for my one item that I'm going to be building? Hopefully before they finish this off here. 1300 is what I need. Please be smart. Jungler started that. Nope, we have one idiot. And we're not even going to make it out of this with positive KDAs. There's just literally no chance. We're going to kill mid now. Yeah, Draven's the only one, and Draven the only one's positive ratios, and they're still not doing well. That ward has been up the entire game. 16 minutes. Beautiful investment. Always put one right there if you're on blue side. It lasts forever. People will walk right over him, won't touch him. I'm not getting that. Why don't you get stunned? Oh, why don't you ignore my stun? And my passive? Okay, that's some nonsense, dude. What was that nonsense? He has no cleanse. That's unplayable. I mean, if he can just ignore my core ability like that. Let's see if our smart person decided to actually be a smart person this time. Nope. Still trolling. I guess it's Draven. He feels very much like a non-team player. Who started the last one? At 15. It was the jungler and then the support. So it's either Draven or top. And given Mr. I don't play with the team's attitude, I'm pretty sure it's Draven that will not let us go. Just doesn't take damage. Unbelievable. I think I got 1 kill there. This dude's getting a report. He is being an absolute jackass. Head and tails. That is the best I can do, which is not good enough. I don't know what hit me, because it didn't show anything on my screen except Orin's goat and a ram, and I got knocked up as it went through, but it should not be knocking me up. So either weird bug or they had something hidden underneath the effect. Well, the good news is we can now override Mr. Trolldraven. So he will click no, we will click yes, and we will be done with this mess. There are no honors to be given here. That is an inappropriate name. hate it when people defend buggy shit like that, when it was so blatantly bugged. Still trying to make excuses for nonsense. People cannot accept that there are bugs in the code when they benefit them. They have to experience them themselves when they get screwed by them. Two stuns, 8 spells, 0 passive rings, 0 stuns taken. Good game, right? That'll be something I'm probably going to clip later and slow way down to see what's going on. One of the problems with viewing replays in the video on demand, of course, for bugs, is that those will always tell you what the server saw happening. The problem is when the server and the client are disagreeing, you need to be able to see what the client sees happening, and that's why it's so useful to have these all recorded and be able to go back to them later. And you have to be able to shrug that off. You know, you take those losses, whatever. You had some bugs, you had a bad teammate. Move on. Report the bad teammate for being a bad teammate, because that guy was awful. He was not conducive to a win. Then the holding us hostage, I mean, that's just unacceptable. If you're losing, just let the team go. You know, when 4 people say, hey, we'd like to move on, you don't go sit there with your ego going, yeah, you know what? I screwed over your team play earlier. Let me screw you over some more. That's just, why do you have to be that horrible person? Everybody in that game knew it was over. Their team knew it was over. Our team knew it was over. Draven just wanted to stick it in just a little bit further. And that is not healthy. Not for a society, not for an individual. Definitely not for a game community. Alrighty, bottom this time. Jungler's called You're Wrong, Sorry. I bet you that person's gonna be full of compassion and love. So, but I can't really fault them for sometimes feeling that way, because wow, a lot of people are wrong a lot of the time. Joe top. Mid. Who's my support guys? Oh man, the tanks are doing so much damage now. I need to maybe start moving to banning a Mumu, because he has been oppressive lately. I need to change that before I forget. I don't know if that would have gone any differently if I'd been Cho. I mean, I could have waited till I was 6 before we went for the dragon and had the feast up. I could have had a little bit more CC, but of course people are just ignoring the CC. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's probably a Shaco support. It might be a bad Shaco jungle. It's so weird how I see more Shaco supports now than Shaco jungles, and he's really built more for the jungle, but he is just an annoying support until he runs out of mana. Even then, you want to chase that guy down? No, you can't do that. I get the pleasure of being last pick, though. So that will be very nice. I get to look at their whole team, see who my support is. Probably going to go with Ez on this one. He does a little bit more magic damage than Ashe, and I don't want anything to do with this. Oh, no, mate. I hope this guy's good. Oh, goodness, yes. That is the same echo as last game. He is poor about jungle mobs. He's good about ganking. Who really are my options at this point? Yeah, I just need to dance. And I'm going to go with the slightly higher damage version of sorcery. Oh, this is going to be painful. That is a lot of control. From bottom up, you got root, stun, and slow. Slow and root. All the Camille garbage, and then Shaco, sphere, and slow. If there's a way to look at the video on stream, I guess I could go to the web page. Like, clip the video off. Go to the web page. Scroll through it. I'm not sure how well that would work. Get a bit of Twitchception going. Me streaming. My backup archive. Hopefully this one will put me at 16, and we'll pull another capsule and maybe get some more champs to play with. Kind of hoping to pull a Gnar. Maybe a couple more mids would be good. Get Zen. If I can get Zen and Teemo, that'll round out my jungler collection for my preferred junglers, which is Cho, Zen, Teemo. I can do Echo. I've done Garen jungle. Maybe I should start doing that again and really just busting people up with him. He is really broken right now. Oh, against that team, yeah, I'll go with the Blade. Not a lot of faith in my support. It's not that Swain is a bad support. I just... It's the type of player that plays him. But most importantly, he doesn't have any hard CC. He's got those right clicks, and that's fine. Did he forget which lane he was playing? Or is he just warding my favorite spot? No, he did remember he was playing support. That's weird. That's interesting. The Spell Thief's Edge counts as a unique, so it already gets your mythic bonus, which before you even upgrade it, which means that you want to... Oh, it's not a legendary. Sorry, that's its unique category. Legendary is what you want. Okay. What does it say? It doesn't say that it's basic. Interesting. Unique jungle. Synogen. I think Swain's going to want to be a little bit aggressive. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Q. Oh, Camille is mid. Camille Garen is mid instead of the matchup that should be mid, which is that Echo Cho. That's so weird. I mean, the meta is just all over the place. I think people are just trying out random stuff because it's preseason. It doesn't matter. It's the way they're thinking about it. But I wish people would, you know, I don't know. Like a lot of times it feels like they care more about memeing than they do about winning. Okay, that was a pretty good pull. Gonna give a little bit of damage down there. Dude, you're following my support here, and we're not appreciating it. Just ping Senna again there, just to keep her on her toes. Ouch. Fortunately, he didn't up its damage by getting too many kills there. Really got that attack in. Didn't get that one in. Alright, I need my jump. Alright, he's starting to get a little bit low. She healed herself back up. I do not know why he keeps targeting her, though. I mean, I'm not sure that's the strat, really. Well, we got first blood, but we are not going to survive this. Did the best I could. I'll take my first blood and walk. Do not know why Garen ditched. Probably because he didn't like the idea of actually having to face a top laner. Hopefully he gets his lever penalty. Hopefully they report him for it. Well, I'm not getting 16 on that one. Not going to get it on the next one here. It's going to take 2 games to pop this up to the next level. Even with first one of the day? Maybe not. Maybe I will get it. Now, why, guys? Do you not tell me how much XP I need? Like, okay, I'm level 15. There it is. Okay, I need 1344. I get 400 from win of the day. That's going to put me at 1119. So I only need 225 XP from the win itself. If I can get the win. Yeah, there's a possibility of that. Yeah, it's not actually that difficult. I might switch over to some Sneaky Fight Tactics later on tonight. Just kind of relax with that. Maybe go over to EU4 instead. Haven't played that in a while. Could start a new campaign. Or even try my hand at EU3 again, which I've been failing badly. But overall, I felt pretty good about that fight. I probably should not have pushed it that hard, but he ignited her, and so I really think he was wanting that kill. So I followed his lead. I was a little disappointed by the end of it. I thought maybe he could pull it off, but maybe he just saw the remake pop up and decided, you know what, let's just take our win and go. But getting first blood means we would have had the slight advantage in gold from that. And pretty sure she still would have been within the assist window. Let's go double check that and see if she was in the assist window. Too late. What have you got for us today? Bottom again. Is that the same support I just had, T-Shop Lee? I'm thinking no. It seems familiar though. Let's go check over at op.gg. Okay, let's go ahead and double check and see whether or not she got that assist. I'm pretty sure she did. She really should have. She popped me with that root, which is what got me killed right as she died. Yeah, so she picked up the assist. Overall, though, 912 gold and 1158 to our 1114 rather, and 1223. Why did he have so much? Did he get the killing blow? Maybe he got a splash bonus for first blood. I don't know. No? He had 4 farm on her. Where is he getting 200 extra gold from? Maybe that is shared. Because I'm only 100. I'm 2 farm behind, so it's like 20 gold, 30 gold. But I'm only 70 farm ahead of him. So yeah, I think the gold must have been shared for first blood. Huh. I mean, he's got 4 farm, but that's still only like 60 gold at most. Oh, and I can check the names here, so no, that person was not on my team. Celebi of Doom. I like the fact that you can swap between the trinkets now freely. I really feel like, I don't know, I think that they're still trying to straddle the line between words being viable, which you only get the 1 of, and words being freely available, which you get up to 3 of, but the timers are such that you're not going to get that. A guy named Support or gal named Support Only. Well, that's hopeful. Nihilist in mid. Playing a jump champ, or a different jump champ, or a banned jump champ. How many times he actually has to ask to swap to support? Like, how frequently does he wind up with his second choice? Because there are not a lot of people who are dedicated supports compared to people who are dedicated mids and tops. And I'm sure, you know, he can swap that out a lot. If he wants to or needs to. Samira has a jump. Samira is bursty and has a jump. Let's run it. What are we running today, Mr. Support? Oh my goodness. I wish I had made Ez. If I'm unlucky, that's a Malphite support and a Jax jungle. If I'm lucky, that's a Malphite top and a Jax jungle. Or a Jax mid. Get wrecked by Kiana, hopefully. I'm assuming she wrecks him. She's got better range harass. There's your Yasuo. They would have been able to play her early anyways. That is a Leona support. There you go. There we go. Okay, well, that's horrifying. That's 5 jump champs and me on a non-mobile champ, and my support is Yuumi. Ez would have been the perfect choice for this team. All right, folks, we are going to take just a short breather. So I can get some water. All right, we are back and just in time for champ select or for item purchasing. So they are gonna try and all in me early. If I was a better farmer, I'd go with Call. I'm gonna be going Doran's Blade though for the health. Just gotta have it. I'm hoping this is not a passive Yuumi. For those of you who've never played Yuumi, there is a tendency amongst people who do to basically just sit on somebody forever. That is the worst way to play Yuumi. The slightly better way to play Yuumi is to bounce around amongst people, like when the jungler comes in and, you know, use your heal and your zoomies and spread that love around. That is the slightly better way to play Yuumi. The proper way to play Yuumi is to remember that she does not need to be attached at all times. Stay off the opponent, or stay off your partner. You auto attack, you use your Q, you do whatever you need to do to harass the opponent. And anytime they decide to do anything about that, you're back on your ADC and you're untargetable and you've just healed them. Then you know your cooldown goes off, you pop off and you start doing some more harassment. And then you pop back on again and you basically frustrate the heck out of the enemy because you can dodge everything with that. You know, it's like an Ez jump, except it makes you completely untargetable as soon as you hit it. It's just fantastic. So, you know, that's the way you want to play a Yuumi. Notice this Yuumi is auto-attacking, which is the proper way to do things. Pops over to the jungler, gives her the heal. Missed her jump off to me, but she'll catch up. I need to make sure I'm not missing my farm. To do that, I have to make this hit, and that hit, and that hit, and that hit. And I missed one. Just a little exchange of pleasantries there. Yes, see, this is a good Yuumi. She is going to be an actual presence in lane, not just some AFK spamming occasional buttons. Like every 8 seconds or something like that. This is a person, oh, but she needs not die doing it. She did not jump to me like she needed to. She was probably immobilized. They have hit level 2 first. And exactly as predicted, that is pretty much what they're going to be doing, is just camping on my face. Very frustrating because it would not let me flash out of that. Need to heal up before Leona jumps on me here. Well, at least we weren't first blood. This lane is going to be ridiculously bad for us. They've already doubled our farm. They still have tons of mana and health for having just knocked us hard. Really wish I'd played Ez here. Yep, there it is. There's the root. There's the jump. If you can't move for 5 seconds, you are done. 2 seconds. I did not feel like I was in line of that bush, or in range of that bush, but obviously I was. I need some movement. Oh, this lane is not winnable. There is just no way. Two seconds of CC and you're dead. I mean, it is incredibly frustrating to play a non-mobile champ in today's meta, and I really do not understand what Riot thinks they're doing. I mean, even if I hadn't missed any of my farm, I mean, just they can just completely bully me out. And no matter how good my Yuumi is, it's over if we can't stay in lane without getting hard locked and killed. I don't know what she's doing up there. I don't know why they aren't back in lane yet, because there's no reason for them to be shy. There she is. Yeah, she's got 2 long swords and a dagger. I mean, that is... I literally can't do anything about that. There's no point in being here. Take Yuumi back with me. We lost this lane in Champ Select. I should have gone with Ez. All we have to do is avoid feeding too much, though, and the team might be able to pull us out of it. Qiyana's doing solid mid. She's up 3 kills already. And I am just going to be terrible all game. Leona's doing her BS up there, but unlike me, the opposing team actually has some CC to deal with it. And now I am still at half farm. Can't win a 1v1. Probably can't win a 2v1. And Leona is... I can't follow her. She'll just kill me. Yeah, and now Yuumi's gonna die because she's going the wrong way. Well, at least Shyvana got the dragon. That is the only consolation prize there. However, she is immediately turning that advantage around. Is that a cooldown? Yeah, 20 seconds. Well, that helps her do a bunch of damage. 42, buff your armor, buff your magic resist. That's why she was able to eat that turret shot without really even flinching. I have to get some tenacity. I think I'm going to get that now. Can't afford it. Well, then I better get my lifesteal. Stay topped up between hits. Okay, Yuumi. I mean, I wanted her to be active, but what are you doing up there when I am not in lane? I mean, that's just straight feeding. I do not know what he wants. It's not feeding time for another couple hours. She just ignored my ult. She's now going to do rapid tons of damage. Dragon's dropping, which means they're probably about to be on it. She's not reacting on my ult, so. Seriously thought she was going to walk into the turret there for a second. There's the second dragon. I mean, this is over. We're just waiting at this point, and we're going to see if anybody trolls us by saying no. But there is no win here. Not with this and this. Do not go in on her. She's fed. She will destroy us both. She's 9-0. She will just annihilate us. Let us check out. Seriously. Okay. I mean, GA is not really going to help, but Warden's Mail might. I can't build anything to come out of this situation. There's no win here. What's going on there? That was really weird. It tabbed out on me. Yeah, she's just gonna be taking them apart. I don't understand why these high-level players come in and they don't understand. This is how it's going to be all game. It is never going to change from this. You're not going to turn this around. I'm not suddenly going to become able to beat this person that is vastly outskills and out, powers me. I do not get that. I'm actually going to invite Kiana to the stream afterwards, and maybe we can have a little chat about reasonable expectations. How is she constantly on top of me? Like, they cannot possibly have everything warded. Oh my god. Seriously, enough, woman. I just... There's literally nothing I can do to these people, and they know it. And I just want to move on. I cannot do anything. Just leave bottom open. Maybe they can finish it there. No, they can't even do that. Yeah, she's gonna be coming for next. Time to go back to my turret. Alright, let's try one more time to talk some sense into these people. Huh. She just eats a turret hit. I mean, they're just going to turn around and kill us at some point. There's the ult. I was totally expecting that. That's why I stayed away from the group. Nope, you don't get a freebie. You want a high-level smurf, you do that, but no freebies for you. Can't even give his bot lane credit for winning that. I mean, come on, Jax. Don't be a terrible person. No honors. Just ridiculous. All right, shake it off, move on. Kiana and Yumi didn't want to discuss the problem, so that is that. Can't really force them to, but Yumi was over-aggressive against a team that was just utterly going to beat us. And then once we got behind, she went even harder in alone. I don't understand that at all. And then the fight on the dragon. So Shyvana sacked herself for dragon. Good play. She died. Yumi starts moving up. As soon as Shyvana's dead, Yumi needs to be out. She needs to not keep going in. And then Yumi goes in and dies. And then Kiana goes in and dies. And Renekton goes in and dies. And it's like, you guys are not winning that fight, okay? There is no scenario where you win that fight. Shyvana trading herself for dragon, good play. Everything after that, absolutely moronic. And that was the end of the game right there. There was no recovering from that. And I do not understand that mindset of we just got to keep throwing more deaths into the grinder there. Our only hope of winning that was to play back and cautious in bot lane, and then once we had that first death where they turret dived us twice and got away with it, was to even play more back and cautious and just literally die as few times as possible and let Kiana, who was doing very well, take that for us. But instead, Yumi threw in another death, and then mid and top joined for a death, and that's a snowball. You're done after that. All right, new game, new problems. So, I'm first pick. I'm not going to get a chance to react to the opposing picks. After that brutal beating, I'm going to go on Ez. I'm going to just play for survival. Ez Seraphine should be a good survival team. And hopefully I can avoid that ridiculous pounding. And then, of course, the other problem, they just wouldn't surrender. It's like, it's 15 minutes. She's up 9-0. That's a loss. It's over. Move on. You're not turning that. I'm never going to be back into the game. I mean, literally 2-shot every time I showed up. Just move on. Take the L. Accept defeat. Move on. What do we got here? Okay, so we have a good mix of AD and AP. Aurelia is going to be doing the hard AD. We got Shin as a tank and Aurelia as a bruiser. Yeah, actually, this is a pretty good comp. I like our makeup here. I am going to stick with Ez, even though we have quite a bit of peel. I do not need another game on an immobile champ right now with everybody playing jump champs and being on top of me. So, would have been nice to have the arrow for that. Love playing Vel'Koz. He is such a fun mid, and everybody only plays him support anymore, it seems, but he is so much fun to play mid. Just stay way out of range of everybody else. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I played Ez into Vayne. I just stay away from her when she starts her combo up. Oof. And if that's a Vel'Koz support, Seraphine and I are going to have to play safe and just heal through it and dodge a lot. Going hard in on him early can work, but it can backfire pretty hard. Mundo mid? Kha'Zix jungle? What is this comp? I don't know how Tryndamere Shin goes out. I think with Shin's dodge, he might do okay in the early game and hopefully be tough enough in the late game. The taunt will be really helpful late game. Jungle wise, oh, Shin is our jungle. Why am I not paying enough attention? Our top is Aurelia. I have no idea how that matchup works. Shin jungle. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. Any repeats from last game? Let's check it out. Just so I know who to expect, because if it's the same ADC, she was not in my league. She was way past me. I did not get a Vegas again, so hopefully the MMR kicked her up about 10 ranks and left me alone. No. Support only, of course, I'd recognize. Nope, I think this is all new folks, which is really nice. It's much better to start with a fresh crew. They can't hold your last set of failures against you or their own. We had a viewer briefly from that last game, and then they disappeared. Boredom to death. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go call Ardorans. I mean, that's the default choice. You occasionally think of something else, but it is a Vel'Koz support. Okay. And Trend is going mid, so Ziggs needs to be super careful. We're going to want a little bit of tenacity this game because they have just a bit of slow and knock up and whatnot, but we're going to absolutely need armor. I don't know how much Kha'Zix damages magic, actually, now that I think about it. I really don't know. Probably something I should know. All right, this seems suspicious to me. Why are we chasing a Tryndamere? Mr. Whirlybird goes over walls when he feels like it. He's baiting you. I am not wasting AD or a health or mana on that. Take the safe route back into my lanes. I don't have a support yet. And I don't see the enemies yet. They're not on blue, which is good, but I am now super late. Ugh, I just went the wrong way. All right. Oh dear. Just a little brush back there and messed up all the farm. I should have come back earlier and I should not have changed my route mid-trip. And with perfect. That is not a good sign. I mean, lots of people can farm the first wave perfectly, don't get me wrong. But I didn't, so she's already doing better than I am. Just gonna play cautiously, try and sustain this. Nope, she's still keeping ahead there. 11 and 12, 2 perfect waves for Vayne. I'm down by 2 and a few hit points while I'm at it. Yeah, I just missed 2 farm again, so I'm now down 4 farm against somebody who has literally not missed a single CS. Thank you. All right, I pretty much blew that entire wave there, so I'm down 7 CS. Only 4. So she must have missed a couple there too, but let's see if we can't bring that back up. Seraphine, you need to save a little bit of that mana for when the all-ins start happening. Oh, that's no good. Thought I popped that out. Why are you standing there? Like, why on earth are you standing there? Why did you stop moving? Nope. I know your hook shots, buddy. I know where you can get me. Nope, nope. There's Shin. He's too late to have an effect. I'm not saying he should have been here earlier. I'm just saying if he wanted to actually get a kill, he would have needed to be. And there's Vayne. She just kind of hid from him. And he's out. Nope. Take the minions. Boy, she is playing really aggressively for somebody at that little health. And I screwed up my Q. At least Seraphina got. I didn't even get an assist for my W. Wow. Doc, you are just falling apart here. Well, at least Seraphine picked up some redemption after that other nonsense. Just enough for a Vampy Scepter and I come back. Goodness, but Vayne has an assist, so she's able to pick up better than that. My Seraphine is not going to be very happy with me right now. So I didn't pick up the kill, but I did not want to die for it. It's not worth dying for the kill. And I really messed up when I went in there. Even though she rooted him, I should not have all-inned. I was on the wrong side of the minions, and I should have just accepted that and maybe gotten a hit off and backed off. And instead, Vayne just pegged the crap out of us. Oh, and then she got her stun, by the way, when she should not have. She knocked me into this bush, didn't hit a wall, and she still got the stun. And that might have made a difference. I don't know. Would have been one more hit in on her, which would have helped later. I mean, she was one hit away from dying when she backed off that turret. Oh, come on. You're just ignoring turret hits. Or rather, turret targeting is just ignoring you. Yeah, they're warded. And I can't get to them with these minions. Dude, I have no movement. Needed to auto attack there. That is the second time I've had her at one hit and failed to capitalize. Like, if he'd been coming in right as they dive the turret, that probably would have caught them. But instead, he winds up coming in beside them, and you need to be behind them. Which is the other thing I always tell people, you know. Make sure you are behind the target when you gank. Mister. Boy, she just loves playing dangerously there. There's the roll. You know, Vayne, you're not the only one that can eat a single turret hit. And I think Shin's feeling really greedy. She's only up 3 farm on me and that assist, though. I gotta watch out for that. What are you doing, mate? There is no way we're gonna... We can't walk around the turret. That was just like the dumbest way to do that. He got me. Got me with a hook shot. Okay, I do not trust this Shin very much at this point. I mean, he has made one meh play and one really terrible play. He is thirsty and he does not need to be. He got me. Oof. Another bump. Oh, shoot. Didn't realize I was out of mana, or I would have popped the, would have saved it for the R. Alright, she is rocking a lot of stuff. She's already working on her way towards the Rage Blade. And that is us out. Please. I have no mana. I do not know what you're thinking. Gotta grab these boots. He's doing most of the damage to me. Oh, let's take a look around at all the things I should be doing and cannot properly. Is Vel'Koz helping you with that? He was not. Okay. He's doing something else. Bell is 5. He's going to be hitting 6 real shortly. Here. He's getting good at predicting me, and I am really unhappy with it. He's gonna ult you. Called it. Nah, I just didn't feel like dying today. I feel like dying ever. I think I'm gonna try to keep that true for a bit. They're going to take some turret hits, and I can't do a damn thing about that because I have no mana. I should not be going back right now. Alright, that'll give me more movement, a little bit more resistance to what Vel'Koz is throwing out. And if I get caught by the CC again, a little bit of help with that. Come on, Vel'Koz, stand in it, stand in it, stand in it. No. They pulled the fight in the wrong direction for me. That was weird. Because I thought I saw a dragon earlier. Must have been seeing some other effect. Might have been Vel'Koz throwing out all his shit. There's the dragon dead. Yeah, the minions ran to the corner too soon, so he saw me coming for him. Just do not have the damage I need for this. Oh, you've really got to stop trying to do that stuff when we're behind! And I got my death that I did not want to get, and they are now 204, 213. I mean, they have won this game, so let's acknowledge reality, please. She's 1-4. Come on, Seraphina. Like, dude, no. I'm not caring enough to die for you. Shin, I don't know what you're thinking either. That was intentional. She just ran it down mid. Just one more, we can move on. There we go. That was such just a pathetic, terrible loss. I'm not honoring her. I am definitely reporting her. That is unacceptable. Don't crash. I still need to report this person. Unnecessary. Pretty sure, mostly sure that it's not my fault when my support literally walks into them. Just over and over dies. Thanks, Striker. Hopefully I get something better next time. Been having a run of bad luck there. I mean, there are early game champs, and then there are late game champs. And my last game was against a Leona Samira, and my support hard engaged at level 2 into Leona Samira, and they just walked through us. It's just, I don't know how bad Shin was or if he just got outplayed. I mean, I'm not sure I could have beaten that Vayne even if Seraphine had been, you know, better. Vayne knew what she was doing. You were the Vel. Yeah, no, I love him. He's awesome. I've played him as support. I like playing him mid. Most people don't anymore. But I know his kit. That's why I was able to dodge many, not all of your Qs. But yeah, I love playing Vel'Koz. He is so much fun. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Part of it was timing. Like when you guys dived into the turret and she ate 2 turret hits because Seraphine rooted her, where you ate 2. Yeah, I think it was Vayne. That would have been perfect. But he came in 5 seconds later when I'm stuck behind a wave of minions, and we literally can't get to him in time, and he just follows you all the way to the turret. I just have no mobility without my bounce. But gotta you know, clear the decks, move on to the new game. Can't focus on failures of the past. There were 2 times I had Vayne where I needed just to attack her once, and I pulled back instead of attacking her because I wasn't sure if I could do it and live. And maybe I should have taken those, and maybe that might have changed things, but didn't feel like it would have. All right, let's throw down with Ez. I'm an early pick. I don't know what I'm going to be facing. I didn't see the Vayne flame. Did she flame in your private chat? The person who flamed me was Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix was the one who just basically said I was terrible. And he and I never really interacted. I just ran away from him the one time he showed up. But I didn't see Vayne flame. I might have missed it. sure what he wants, but he doesn't want me to pet him. Hopefully he wants someone to play with. Draven. Alright, against Draven. What do I want to be running here? It's nice when they show me their hand. Good lord, please tell me that's not the same Seraphine. Let's take a look. No, it's not the same Seraphine, thank goodness. Yeah, I had to check on the op.gg real quick. Keep it open on the other screen. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. You can point out all my errors. But I mean, the thing is, I've never claimed to be a good player. I'm an okay player, but I have to win via. I'm not going to win on reflex fights. I have to win via just playing heads up and really thinking about my matchups. All right, that's Thresh. We should be able to sustain against Draven. Just try and counter farm him. Gotta watch out for the Echo. They got 2 jump champs in the root. We have no tank. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That means I am not going to get any real peel. York has his what is it? Is it W or his E, the one that makes a big circle? And that is it for us. Seraphine has her slow root if her passive is up. And that's it. Oh man, I've played some Aram and I just get so frustrated because it's to be expected. I mean, people are playing new champs they don't understand, but they don't, you swap around or stuff like that, and they're like, oh yeah, they're going to learn the champ. Fine, whatever, that's ARAM, that's just how it is. But like even basic strategy, like, okay, you get those healing pools that are showing up, and when you use one, you want to ping it before you're going to go use it. You want to use it when several of your people are low and it's safe to pull back and do it. And then you ping it, and then you'll go in it and you'll pop it, and people will just kind of stand there going, let's just poke some more instead of standing in the circle. And then, or they'll go use them without pinging it, so you don't know, oh shoot, we're about to pop a heal. And it's just like basic things like that. It's frustrating because I think of course in any online game you get a lot of people whose first thought isn't how do I work with the team, but how do I shine? And if you run in with that mindset, you need to be vastly better than the opponents because then you can. But if you're not vastly better than your opponents, you need to be thinking about how do I make my team shine? How do I work with them? And I was seeing a lot of good, back and forth with you and Vayne when you guys were playing your stuff. Is one of you get in trouble and the other would step up and push us back. So that was really good. I was really happy Seraphine got the 1 kill, even though I couldn't manage to pull an assist off because I kept missing everything. But we just couldn't turn it into anything from there. All right, Doran's as usual. Who do you play in Urf? Who's the latest hotness there? Yeah, Aatrox is ridiculously broken. I mean, it's a resourceless champ, which already puts Yorick at a disadvantage. I very rarely want to go resource champ against resourceless because they can spam their abilities until they land something and then capitalize it. And if I try that, I run out of mana. So I have to be better than them at skill shots or picking my moment. And I never want to put myself in a situation where I have to be mechanically better than my opponent. I always want to put myself in a situation where they have to be mechanically better than me to have a chance. Against those folks, let's move fast. Let's dodge. Here they come. Nope, didn't want to get touched today. Blows the flower early. Don't use your mana. He's just baiting that. And a little welcoming kiss for you. And we're out. Cost me a little farm XP down here, but Draven stuck around too. Nope, he got there in time because he had the shorter route. Let's see if I can catch my XP, because I'm not getting much of my farm. Oh, yeah, I got one of them. Got XP for 2 and farm for 1. Remember, I'm not playing Ashe, so I don't have to keep up my 4 passive. Oh, they're going to try and be super aggressive on me, aren't they? Yeah. I don't think that did it for us. I was trying to heal her, but they hit 2 first. Gotta keep a minion between you and the Thresh. Grab my slow, because he's got his slow by now. Oh, he predicted that pretty well. But it is not going to be a kill for you. Boots, 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 boots. We are not starting off well. He's got twice my farm. He's up a level. He's up 2 levels in just a second. Oh, Seraphine, gotta keep the minions between you and Thresh. Because that was all she wrote at level 2. Well, the good news is York is up 5 farm on top, so we got that going for us. Pretty sure I should have dodged that better. I'm not walking into a turret, though. And that was just them eating our mana and health before they left, of course, but the health will come back slowly. Didn't even have my Q yet. Oh, he didn't quite level 4 yet. Gotta get used to her slower attack speed at low levels. Farming with Sis Fortune is so much easier than a lot of other ADCs, though, because she has that extra burst of damage on initial hit if you are smarter about it than I was just there. And there. Come on. Come on. Gotta do my alternatings better. Yeah, I know it's time to go. Late going. Come on, Yi, give us some good love here. I am not making it out of this. I should have been paying more attention to the map. That's going to cost them a double. You guys able to just take me like that with all the minions and everything else? You really are. I just took no damage whatsoever from the minions there. Thought they were going to walk into the turret. Of course, I'm taking damage from the minions. What the heck? Just did not want to pull off me. I don't think we're catching up here. Draven's already backed. I don't have enough gold for that. really can't afford to sit around and wait for it. Actually, I probably can. There's the dragon. Oh, how's York doing? He's still keeping up and not dying. Mid's doing okay, but I don't know if 2 lanes are going to carry us there. I mean, this is still recoverable as a game. The lane may not be. Not like the Samira game where they had 9 kills by minute 4. That was over. He's already got Thresh is running an hourglass, which means he's going to be doing turret diving in a bit. What's going on? Mid's missing. We have no vision. Samira, no, you cannot play like that. Now he's going to hook me again if I stay in. Blew my heal. They're out of mana, but it's not going to matter. I mean, they're just going to power through us if they want to. I'm out of mana now. I'm trying to power him back. This far behind. Actually, I'm only 5 far behind, so that's honestly not that bad. It's just the 202 that's going to kill me. Time to leave. I mean, not catch a misfortune. What is going on there? Must have been a TF ult. Oh, what are they recommending for her? Immortal shield blow, shield bow. Honestly, I kind of want to do that. Kraken Slayer seems really good though. And she gets caught again. Please let me make a good play. Why aren't you killing them? Oh, she was dead. And now he's fully healed. They just ate a full ult and walked away from it. And I died for it. That's not how you do it. I mean, you've literally died 3 times and gotten me killed once because you can't avoid hooks.
Like, Draven's fed now. I don't know how you don't get this. And you were way late on that root. You needed to root Thresh while he was standing in the turret. Already got his Kraken Slayer. I mean, whatever, dude. Turret's gonna go down next. She's gonna die again. She's gonna stand there in a hook and die. They're on dragon. There's the dragon. They've gotten 2 of them. He hasn't even looked at them yet. We have no heralds. The E's down 0-3. We had no vision on the dragon. Nobody's warding. Only person who's doing well is mid. Yeah, dude, whatever. Didn't even need to do that. He just walked out. I need to turn off enemy emotes. It's really BM bullshit. Yeah, they're turret diving him now. Sure, you want to die, you die. I'm out. I hope they click yes. Why would you click no? I mean, he's going to be getting to the point where he does this and 2 shots her. And they're going to be getting to the point where they just dive me on the turret. I am reporting this gal. She threw this lane so damn hard. It's just, why are you off the turret? It was doing well, but he is toast now. We're literally losing every lane hard. Why would we not surrender? He was trying to pop his ult there and screwed it up. That's my 1 assist for the game. Yay. Cool, more dashes for everybody. There's the third dragon, uncontested. Because he doesn't know what a dragon is. Come on! Can't you do any damage to him? Turret just ignores Echo, destroying him. Why are you clicking no? That's just straight up trolling, guys. Come on. Well, I know who one of the trolls is. Burgmaster's report for everybody to beat York. Who's the other person I know? Don't be a dick. Not a hard concept, folks. Just crit me for 1,000 damage. One hit, 1,000 damage. There are no honors here. You get an int because you inted. You get that. You get that. There is no joy left to be had tonight. Nah, he's not reportable. All right, folks, calling it a night. See you tomorrow.